iPhone. Apple introduced the iPhone in 2007 as its first smartphone, combining a phone and iPod and an internet device into one product. Instead of using a physical keyboard, it relied almost entirely on a touchscreen. iPhone 3G and iPhone 3GS. The iPhone 3G introduced faster cellular data and the App Store, allowing users to download apps for the first time. A year later, the 3GS improved performance, added video recording, and made the iPhone much faster without changing its design. iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. Apple completely redesigned the iPhone with a glass and steel body and introduced the Retina display. The 4S followed by adding Siri, a better camera, and faster performance while keeping the same iconic design. iPhone 5, 5C, and 5S. The iPhone 5 introduced a larger display and the Lightning connector. Apple then released the colorful plastic iPhone 5C as a more affordable option, while the 5S debuted Touch ID and became the first smartphone with a 64-bit processor. iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. Apple responded to demand for larger phones with the 4.7-inch iPhone 6 and the 5.5-inch 6 Plus. Both featured a thinner design, while the Plus also included optical image stabilization for better photos. iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus. These models introduced 3D touch, live photos, and a faster processor. Although they looked similar to the previous generation, they delivered smoother performance and new ways to interact with the screen. iPhone SE, first generation. Apple packed the powerful hardware of the iPhone 6s into the compact body of the iPhone 5s. It became a favorite for people who preferred smaller smartphones. iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus. The iPhone 7 added water resistance and stereo speakers while removing the headphone jack. The 7 Plus introduced Apple's first dual camera system, making portrait photography possible on an iPhone. iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus. These models featured glass backs that enabled wireless charging while keeping the familiar home button. They were also the last flagship iPhones before Apple fully embraced gesture navigation. iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 completely changed the design of the iPhone by removing the home button, introducing Face ID, and adding an edge-to-edge OLED display. Nearly every modern iPhone traces its design back to this model. iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max. Apple expanded the iPhone X design with 3 options. The XR offered colorful finishes at a lower price, while the XS and XS Max delivered premium materials, better cameras, and Apple's largest display at the time. iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. The iPhone 11 introduced an ultra-wide camera and night mode. The Pro models added a third telephoto lens, brighter OLED displays, and significantly improved battery life, making them favorites among photographers. iPhone SE, second generation. The second generation SE combined the classic home button design with the powerful A13 chip, offering flagship performance at a much lower price. iPhone 12, 12 mini, 12 Pro, and 12 Pro Max. Apple redesigned the iPhone with flat edges, introduced 5G, MagSafe and ceramic shield, and brought back a design inspired by the iPhone 4. The Mini offered flagship power in a compact body, while the Pro models added LiDAR and advanced cameras. iPhone 13, 13 mini, 13 Pro, and 13 Pro Max. The 13 series improved battery life, camera quality, and performance. The Pro models introduced ProMotion with a 120 Hz display, while Cinematic Mode gave all models more professional-looking video capabilities. iPhone SE, third generation. The third generation SE added 5G support and the A15 chip, while keeping the classic home button that many users still preferred. iPhone 14, 14 Plus, 14 Pro, and 14 Pro Max. The iPhone 14 focused on safety with crash detection and emergency SOS via satellite. The Pro models introduced the dynamic island and an always-on display, replacing the traditional notch with a more interactive design. iPhone 15, 15 Plus, 15 Pro, and 15 Pro Max. Apple switched to USB-C across the lineup, making charging more universal. The Pro models also introduced lightweight titanium frames and more advanced camera systems, including improved zoom capabilities. iPhone 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max, and 16e, the iPhone 16 family continued to improve performance, cameras, battery life, and Apple Intelligence features. The 16e provided a more affordable option while still offering many of the latest technologies. iPhone 17, 17 Air, 17 Pro, and 17 Pro Max. The iPhone 17 lineup refined Apple's latest design with faster processors, expanded AI capabilities, and upgraded cameras. The new iPhone 17 Air introduced an ultra-thin design, while the Pro models continued to push Apple's flagship features forward.